talking about the kinds of things that make our hearts feel good. What makes you happy inside? And remember, we were talking about...
This is my 39th year. And it is my last year of full-time teaching. But I'm not burned out. And I think I'm fortunate to say that. So what's hard in terms of retiring when you love teaching this much, it's hard to retire when you see the conditions that we're working under and that are going on, and just what teachers are facing across, our country. So, because you always want to feel like you're leaving with the situation better than when you started. But I don't see that. It's been much harder in the last 2 years, to be honest. It's been harder to say, no, they need to play. Kindergartners need to play. They learn through play. They develop language through play and making sense of their own world. And sometimes in communities like ours and in school districts like ours, there's a rush to get them out of that stage. You want to instill in them that sense of ability, but that doesn't necessarily mean rushing to them to point Z or point X or Y. You really want to build a strong foundation so they learn how to be learners. I think creativity is so important to teaching in general, but especially for the young kids, because in the world that we live in, we don't know what kinds of issues they're going to face. We don't know what technology will look like when they're grown. But if we teach them to be passionate, creative learners and problem solvers, they'll be able to do whatever they need to do for their futures. It's really important that we give children, and especially young children, the gift of time to develop those skills. And that will instill more confidence and self-esteem and more joy in learning, because learning should be basically joyful. Coming to school should be fun. Not every activity should be fun, or necessarily would be fun. Every child may not enjoy every lesson, but basically they should want to be at school every day. It's like, what am I going to learn today? What is she going to have? What is he going to have for us to do today? And I've always gotten the feeling that my kids feel that way, and that's something I know that I've contributed. I'm proud of the fact that I know I've made a difference. I know I don't have to think about whether my life or my time on this earth has been meaningful. I know I've made a difference.